shouldn't be saying all these things in life. Okay. And in my youth, I wasn't afraid.
Today, it's the National Football League.
Right.
This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
That was his pain during his entire career. Wondering if his generation thought that of him. That was his personal pain.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. His first carry. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's fourth down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Jones. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Here come the Bengals. And CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. And sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 5.
Now, in 1980, all right, he became a Freemason.
They'll go again here with Moss. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
All right, and on the set of Grease Lightning.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the first corner. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll run a draw now with Moss. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Herbert powering up the middle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably twirling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore, 75 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7.
Wow.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
I just want to let y'all know, man, this stuff right here is no.
This is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you're still in great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
It does happen.
Now Burrow, he's going to have the hook up here to Chase. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Zorro.com knows that every job is important. And for more than 10 years, Zorro.com has been
on the give up the middle, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop. It's out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against him.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they
watch good.
You can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Night.
Flush to his right. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Burrow on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now a give running left with Moss. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Burrow on play action. Flushed out right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose for getting after the quarterback, but that time, even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Moss will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Now inside the 25. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
And he's going to go down again.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Thompson Robinson here from the gun.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
We good.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. This ball's hit, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On second down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here we go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run on first down with Moss. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Oh, man. Read this defense. Read this defense. What we got?
They go play action with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll
like
slide
that.
to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down. Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work.
Yeah, man. Move the fucking chains. Move the fucking chains, man.
Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one.
Now we're going to get in the quarter package. Slow down these touchdowns.
By a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
We got to beat us running.
Thought of a return here for Hines.
Matter of fact. Oh, let me see. Who I got it on my back? Okay. So, basically, never mind.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a third and about 5. Throwing, Thompson Robinson. That is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Hines. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
1st and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw.
Tell him I get out the quarter. That's what.
Crochet. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle.
Bro, I got 200 fucking yards, bro.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run with Hines. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
Come on, man. Let me get that turnover, bro.
Thompson Robinson now. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Play action. Now Thompson Robinson. Pass taken in.
Y'all trash, dog.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning,
Let me get a turnover, bro.
The umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no.
Hey, I don't want to sack.
So the lefty's got his tight end Akins.
And make sure y'all like the video, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel.
But not any run after it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far.
Come on, man.
Empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And trouble trying the middle here. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Moss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 20.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Moss again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. There's Elijah Moore as he and the offense come out for another drive. He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. 2nd quarter down to the scoreboard, and you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as so productive, I'm with you on this. They've got to get him the ball more, give him more opportunities for them to have a chance to erase that lead.
Certainly they'll be looking to get him even more in the mix this go-around. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Right back to Njoku. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Oh, my God, bro.
Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Hopkins with the extra point. And that makes it a 28-24 game.
Glad I did kick that, go for that touchdown.
6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Bro, I literally called a fucking fair catch. That was some bullshit.
They're about to kick team. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
The fuck going on, Joe?
Beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Moss. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms.
Hey, positive better than negative.
Because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found.
What are you doing, dude?
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it.
Man, y'all, I knew this was going to happen.
And that brings up fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Good job, Turner.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
All right, man, dude, like, y'all got to work, bro.
Thompson Robinson off of play action.
I knew that was going to happen, bro.
Judy. There he goes again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 75 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that gives him a 3-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bengals set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. An inside give, Brown.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Rolling to his right. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And that is...
You dropped it!
understand he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm going to get that interception, bro.
Judy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now...
Oh, now they run the ball.
Go to their general manager and says, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thing. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. To throw his DTR.
Oh my God, bro.
David Njoku. And he is going
this motherfucker out here looking like Tom Brady, dude.
Third down conversion.
Fucking D-line can't get back there, man. I'm going to start blitzing, bro.
Up the middle. It's Chubb. Taken down at the 42.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw.
There we go. About fucking time.
Down he goes. Sam Hubbard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is so fake, yo.
Caught by Judy. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn.
Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
On his Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll lose yardage here, going down.
Oh, man, y'all become ass overnight, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Loss of 1. Heck of a play there to get.
Y'all was on fucking fire, dude.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back off to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This is Brown going up. And a loose football.
Are you fucking serious, bro? God damn!
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of
that's game, bro.
Security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Because they not letting this motherfucker do no fuck-ups.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Thompson Robinson now. Complete.
It don't matter what we do, man. Nothing fucking works on defense.
He'll be corralled out across midfield down.
This man I have a one incomplete pass. This shit is fake as fuck, yo.
Gives him a first down. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter.
Oh my God, dog, man.
A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
11 yards for number 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
They're just making up shit, bro.
Drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. They keep.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Following the penalty, Chubb. And a short gain down to about the 33.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
He'll check this down to Hines.
Oh my God.
Working down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurt.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Browns. There he goes right side. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have.
in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
On first down, Thompson Robinson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it.
Yes!
Or intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
Thank you, man. We got us a game.
That channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead will shrink to 6.
All right, man. Finally.
Getting the interception.
Finally.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got us a ball game.
Offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now third down and 6 to go. Thompson Robinson.
There we go.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Fuck wrong with y'all, man. Fuck wrong with y'all, man.
They'll bring this one back to the 29. We're holding on to the lead at this stage.
And we in field goal range.
Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
Let me make sure. All right, we in field goal range. Don't lose no yards, bro.
Because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw out wide is incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
Oh, my God, man.
He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from there.
What the fuck, man?
He will go down. Sack back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
Man, I swear to God, dude. The very fucking thing I said don't do.
And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Y'all some bitches for that, bruh.
open to second-guessing. You're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
Now they getting time of possession like a bitch, bro, in the second half.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 55 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson.
Oh, my God, y'all ass, bro.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. A good pickup there.
Man, I swear, bro. That last drive was crazy, bro. Motherfuckers ain't getting no positive yards, bro.
DTR going to throw it here. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
Hold him to a field goal, y'all.
With a second and just a few inches left. Sticking to the air, hits Thompson Robinson. And
fuck, man.
Jerry Jeudy, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will add to their fourth quarter lead. Thompson Robinson will throw for this. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack.
What was this shit a few fucking possessions ago?
Tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home.
Can't do shit on offense right now, man. Y'all on some bullshit, bro.
You're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll drop this underneath the Moss. And he's tackled.
What the fuck was this a few minutes ago?
Gain of 9 on first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's a run with Moss. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Burrow on play action. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right.
Can't make this shit up, bro.
I'm going to applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging.
Man, why that wasn't no fumble? What y'all gonna make Brown fumble twice?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
That's a burst!
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This is Hines. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd down, right back to Hines. 4 yards on the pickup. Those that are leaving with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down from the gun. Thompson.
Oh my God, this shit's so corny, bro. This shit corny as hell, man.
Look at the timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Outside the back of the end zone. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 12. 1:52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Moss on the give up the middle. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now Burrow. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds. 2nd
down, goal to go. Moss is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Throwing, Burrow. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case,
the third quarter,
these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
Oh, man. That was ridiculous, man. They gassed the fuck out of Cub. I hope he ball out this weekend.